Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have something really special for my writing community that I just released and I can't wait to share it with you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Suggs and I am a writer of self-published books, and on this channel I talk about writing and publishing and how to do it all with a positive mindset. If that sounds good to you, make sure you hit the subscribe button because I post weekly videos on those topics. So let's jump right into today's video. So a few months back in August, I was working on a novel that I had about 17,000 words written, and I really wanted to get to it. I really wanted to finish it. And what I decided to do was put all the things aside, and I decided to just focus on writing. And what I did is I went out and got myself a little composition book, and I started a word tracker because I really wanted to start. I figured out how many words I needed to write, which was about 80,000 words to complete the manuscript, and I needed to find out how many words I needed to do per day. And that reminds me, I did do a video on this and I will link it below so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but I basically wanted to track my entire process. So when I created this tracker right here, but I also decided that I wanted to create almost like a memory of my journey while I was writing that book, because I thought back to the first time I wrote a book, which was in 2009, 10 years ago. And every time I think about all the things I was going through at that time, I've grown so much, I have learned so much, and those were such sweet moments. Like the playlist, that every time I listen to a song that came from that era, it just brings back all these emotions. Like my mood board, I didn't create one back then because I don't even know if Pinterest was around back then. I don't think it was, and if it was, I wasn't aware of it. So having something like this that I could have a physical copy of all the things I was going through back in 2009, all the things I learned, how I was feeling when I was writing my novel, all the memories, all the things, I just loved that idea. So I decided to do the same thing with this novel that I was writing. And what ended up happening, I got such good feedback when I shared my progress with you guys. I was sharing everything, my journey, when my chapter notes. I was creating all these things for it, and you guys really, really loved it, especially on Instagram. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, make sure you do so. That I decided to create something similar for the writing community so that you too can have a book companion. Ta-da! So here it is. I created a book companion for you guys to do the same with your work in progress. You guys, I love this because it's a way of you to prepare, create, track all your memories that you do while you're writing your current project. And it's not just about remembering, right? Which is an essential part of the companion, but it's also about getting your mindset right when you start to write your novel. Instead of starting a novel with worry, with stress, with comparison, with the thought that you're not good enough maybe to tackle such a huge project, or maybe you get imposter syndrome, I created little prompts at the beginning of the book so that you start off your writing with a positive mindset. Here you will start, I will ask you questions about yourself that will prompt you to answer positive things about yourself. This will change your mindset when you get ready to start writing. So for example, in this, I say 3 of my best qualities are, and you will have to write 3 of your best qualities. 3 things that make me really happy are, and the one thing I want to remember about me is, as you can see, those things automatically shift your mind. It automatically prompts you to start thinking about all the good things about yourself, versus if you're scrolling through your phone or your whatever it is that creates negative thoughts in you. This was designed to shift your mind into a positive state of mind. And so So there's a lot of things, as you can see, that I created for you guys to help you get in the right state of mind. And there's also a way for you to create your plan and your goals. It also asks you a ton of questions about the current book, because I thought that was really cool, like your genre and things like what is my favorite music to listen to while I'm writing this? What is my favorite beverage? What is my favorite scent? All these things that maybe you'll forget the next time you go to write a book. And let's say you write this book now and you have all these things and you accomplish all the things that you wanted to with this book, and 5 years from now you're struggling with a book. You can come back to that book's companion and you can see, oh, you know what? I was really doing this, and that. These are the things that I was doing as a ritual that got me to finish that novel. Maybe I'll try that again. Oh, I was drinking tea every day, matcha tea every day at 3 o'clock, and that got me to gave me a lot of energy and it cleared my mind, and now you can try those things again. So that was the intention with this book, is to have a memory book of sorts, a book companion for the book that you are currently writing. I also have a lot of I also created pages for you to see the chapter notes. A lot of us write a lot, take a lot of notes when we're writing a book, and I wanted to make sure that I give you enough room to keep it all in one place instead of having a ton of different notebooks that you would have to return to and maybe lose track of all the things. I wanted to make sure that you could put it all in one place so that you could return to it. I also gave you a place at the beginning of the novel to make sure that you write, you can insert a copy of a picture of your book, of the cover of your book. It also has a title page, so you can obviously know which book it belongs to. So it says this memory journal is for, let's say for me, is Between Us, and the author is by myself, Madi Suggs. And what else did I create? There's so many cool things in here. I'm just so excited for you guys to get a hold of this. I also created a bunch of different monthly trackers so that you can track your words if you're in the first draft phase of your writing. And there's also one of my favorite things, and the one that I created here was printing out pictures and placing them and placing them inside the notebook. So I wanted to give you the same opportunity to do a scrapbook. If you love scrapbooking as much as I do, then you're gonna love this book, because I love scrapbooking. So here you can print out maybe a list of your playlist or your mood board or whatever it is that sets you, lights you up when you're writing your book. This is the perfect place to start printing out those pictures or those words or those quotes, whatever it is that you want. I give you a few pages to do that. I also, I know that you guys are probably familiar with adult coloring and the benefits of it all. So I wanted to include that in here because sometimes, let's face it, we do need a little bit of downtime. So this is the perfect place for you to get a little bit of downtime. You can just color and relax with all these it has positive words, bookish words, authorly words. So like this one says, believe you can and you will. And you also have all these words right here. So I don't know, I really wanted to create something for you guys to have along with your book, and I did it, and I am so proud of it, and I hope that you guys like it too. If you want to get a copy for yourself, it is now available on Amazon. So that is really all I wanted to share with you guys today. If you do buy the book and you do start using it, please tag me either here or on Instagram, because I am dying to see how you guys are using it and how you're putting it all together and how you're remembering your precious book. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so on your way out, and until next time, stay safe.